Welcome to the first installment of what I hope will be a very successful little series that I have on my channel now. Welcome to Hidden Gems, and what I'm going to be talking about in these videos are movies, shows, games, or books that I think are underrated, and I'm going to tell you why I think you should check them out. So, first thing that I view as an underrated game is Batman Rise of Sin-Tzu. It came out in 2003. I was 2 years old. My first ever memory is sitting in my mom's lap, and we had this game on PS2, and I was holding my Batman and my Nightwing action figures, the animated series versions, and this game popped up. The intro popped up, and the intro will forever be an iconic one, at least in my eyes. It's just, it gets right to the point, and then the loading screen into the game is awesome. You get like a rockified theme of the Batman the Animated Series theme, and Batman's voiced by Kevin Conroy. I mean, what more do you want? And they basically made Sin Tzu, an evil version of Sun Tzu, based off of the Art of War. And the thing about this game is the story. Okay, look, the story is basic as hell. Sun Tzu orchestrates a prison break, and Scarecrow, Clayface, and Bane get out of prison. It's a beat 'em up game. You have to fight through levels. It's timed. You have to save civilians. You typically have 2.5 minutes to fight through hallways, take out the villains, move into the next room, and then save the person before time runs out. And if time runs out, you lose the mission, and the game gets progressively harder once you like. The Scarecrow levels are easy. The Clayface ones are pretty easy. Bane's levels are kind of hard. Sin Tzu's, if you don't have cheats, are damn near impossible. But they never patched this game, so you can just as easily get the cheats, and it's pretty cool. But what I would say is that I think what makes this game just awesome. The final missions of the game take place in Arkham Asylum. Like that in itself is cool. Okay, the boss fights are pretty cool. I mean, you fight Bane in the Batcave. Like, what more could you ask for than that? Now, yes, the story super short, super short. But they make up for the short story, and I guess you cannot say the lack of a story, with the fact that you can play as the main four of the Bat family. You can play as Batman, you can play as Nightwing, you can play as Robin, you can play as Batgirl, and they're all voiced by their new Batman Adventures voice actors. And it's just really cool. It's really cool. And you can get collectibles at the end of each level that then you can go into the Batcave. You can unlock 3D models of all of the characters. You can even unlock comic books, and you could read the first few pages. You get the Dark Knight Returns in there. You get Death of the Family. You get the OG book from 1939. There's some cool shit in this game. The thing that I'll say is that it's formulaic for sure, and it does get repetitive, definitely. But I think my bias seeps through when I call this an underrated classic or a hidden gem, because this was my first ever video game. I grew up playing this game. I've probably beaten it 35 times, 40 times, more than any other game that I have ever beaten, ever. And so I can acknowledge that this game is probably mid. But if you're just looking for a fun beat 'em up and you want to play it, you're still playing a Batman game. And I will not allow Watch Mojo to sit here and say, "Oh yeah, this is the worst Batman game." They obviously never played Dark Tomorrow or Batman and Robin. At least this functions as a Batman game, and it can function as a playable video game. So I think overall, I would definitely give this a recommendation. The only thing that if you want to knock points off of this is that in the mainline canon, Sinsu's never been used again after this game, which is a shame because he's really cool. His boss fight's a pain in the ass, but he's a really cool character. He has a cool concept. He looks cool. I mean, look at him. He looks cool. He hasn't been used in anything else. And I think he'd be cool in a movie. He would be really cool in a movie. If they say that they're out of like ideas and shit, bro, just literally adapt to this fucking game. Make a Batman Rise of Sinsu movie. That would be something cool. That would be cool. But that's like the only thing is that like Sinsu never got used after this. He was made for this game, and he's never been used after this. So, and you really can't argue that it's because the animated series Batman is outside of the main canon, because he has appeared in multiple canon things before. So overall, my bias gives this game a 10. It's actually like a 7.5, an 8 maybe. And I would definitely recommend this for you guys. Give this a try. I think you would really enjoy it. So yeah. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations for hidden gems, comment below and I will check them out. And maybe I will review it. Until next time. Later, y'all.